Hey and welcome to the Daily Arsenal News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. West Ham United aiming to seal a transfer of Arsenal star Eddie Nketiah. West Ham United have registered their interest in signing one-away Arsenal striker Eddie Nketiah in order to bolster their attacking line, which has been short of options all season. This is according to Football Insider, who reports that the club are keen on Nketiah and have asked to be kept informed on developments about this situation after he made up his mind to leave. The 22-year-old has rejected multiple contract offers from the Gunners ahead of his deal expiring this summer and seems adamant that he wants to leave after failing to break into the Gunners' starting 11 in recent years. The 22-year-old has played only 50 times for Arsenal since making his senior debut in 2017 and has scored 5 goals for the London club this season, which have all come in the League Cup. The youngster also had a loan spell at Leeds United in the Championship during the 1920 promotion campaign, but failed to find his goal-scoring touch there as well, with only 3 league goals. Should West Ham go down the road of signing the English striker, it would not be a free transfer, as Nketiah is aged under 24 and Arsenal would be due a hefty compensation sum of multi-millions for development costs. Unai Emery hails Granit Xhaka amid Arsenal exit rumours. Granit Xhaka and the Arsenal captaincy were two major themes of Unai Emery's reign at the Emirates Stadium. Xhaka's tensions with the fans were much talked about that time, and it was a major issue at the club for an extended period. Emery has since been replaced by Mikel Arteta, who retains faith in Xhaka, but the Swiss international does not captain the club and the situation appears to be smoothed over. In an interview with The Athletic, Emery has underlined his trend of feeling about Xhaka and shed some more light on the situation. 5 captains left in the first year, there were many changes, and patience was needed. It was not an easy process. The fans did not have patience. Xhaka had problems with the fans and in the dressing room, where other experienced players did not understand his role as captain. Xhaka was an important player for me. He was a good person, very committed to his coach. The club was happy with me, but the fans were calling for a change, and it had to happen. Emery's comments come at a time when Xhaka is being linked with the Arsenal exit door. Arteta's Arsenal want at least £15 million for Granit Xhaka amid interest from Jose Mourinho's Roma, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Xhaka is a committed player, but Arsenal really have to go up a level in the middle of the park if they want to push on form fighting for the top 4 to closing the gap on Liverpool, Manchester City and Chelsea. That said, it's good that the situation no longer seems to be toxic, and Arteta deserves the credit for that. Alex Runarsson could return to Arsenal this summer. Arsenal are expecting Alex Runarsson to return in the summer, but Football London suggests that the Gunners still plan to loan him out or sell him ahead of next season. Runarsson has had a much better year this time around. He arrived for £1.5 million in 2020 to provide cover and competition for Bernd Leno. His cause was not helped by the fact that he came in the same window Emiliano Martinez left for Aston Villa, and Martinez continued to pile the pressure on by performing superbly for the Villains. When Runarsson did get a chance, he did not appear to be at the level required. He made a number of costly mistakes when he did feature, so it was absolutely no surprise to see the Gunners bring in Matt Ryan in January and then Aaron Ramsdale in the summer. The Iceland international was given the chance to join Leuven from Belgium on loan, and he has had the chance to play regularly after initially having to wait for his league debut. He has gone on to make 17 appearances in the top flight. He has gone on to concede 25 goals, which is not a terrible return by any means, but he has only kept 2 clean sheets in that run. It does appear that Leuven are weighing up holding on to the 27-year-old, and they have an option to buy included in the deal. Football London reports that talks with Arsenal are set to take place in the summer. However, they are not prepared to meet the current asking price. And with that, Runarsson is currently set to return to the Emirates. The plan is still to offload him in some capacity ahead of next season. Leicester City star James Maddison tipped to join Big Six club amid Arsenal links. Former Manchester United midfielder Luke Chadwick has praised James Maddison for his performance against his old club on Saturday and has tipped that Leicester man to earn a transfer to a Big Six side in the future, with Arsenal said to be interested. Speaking to Cult Offside, Chadwick stated that he expects the 26-year-old to still have a big career with the England national team and earn a transfer to a Big Six side if he plays as he did on Saturday more often. When speaking about the Leicester midfielder, the former United man stated, "James Maddison impressed me, without a doubt. He is a player who has the talent to move to a bigger club. You could see at the weekend what a talent he is. He finds fantastic positions between the lines and he sees the passes before anyone else does. He has fantastic technique, delivery from set plays. He's got the intelligence to know where to be on the pitch, playing one touch or two touch. I think if he'd broken onto the scene more like 5 or 6 years ago, he'd be a regular in the England squad, and it's more about the embarrassment of riches that England have in that position now, with the likes of Jack Grealish, Mason Mount, Phil Foden, and even Conor Gallagher this season as well. Still, if he performs consistently as he did at the weekend, he will have interest in him, both from England and from bigger clubs. I think he's a huge talent and I think he will have a fantastic career, most likely at a top 4 or top 6 club, if Leicester don't get there themselves in the coming years." Maddison was reported to be an underdog target for La Liga giants Real Madrid yesterday, in case they fail to land the other targets they have placed ahead of the Englishman, but the midfielder also has interest from Arsenal. Arsenal reportedly have made move to sign Memphis Depay. Spanish outlet Super Deporte claimed this week that Arsenal have opened talks to sign Memphis Depay from Barcelona. Mikel Arteta's side will have a lot to do in the upcoming summer transfer window. The Gunners boss pushed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of Arsenal at the start of February, while Alexander Lacazette and Eddie Nketiah are set to walk away for free this summer. Arsenal may well need to bring in 2 new strikers before the start of next season, but one prolific forward is an absolute necessity. If reports are to be believed, Barcelona star Depay is an option, but legendary Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger had no interest in him when he was available back in 2015. Back in May 2015, almost 7 years ago, Wenger was asked why Arsenal decided against signing Depay, who ended up at Manchester United. The legendary Frenchman said then, as per the Mirror, "I like the player, but in that position we have plenty. He plays wide and we have 7 or 8 players who can play there. We have a squad of top quality. If we can strengthen our squad, then, of course we will do it." Back in the day, Depay made a name for himself as a left winger who could cut inside and have an impact. However, over the last few years, the Dutchman has reinvented himself as a centre forward, and his style of play would really suit the way Mikel Arteta sets his side out. Depay is expected to leave Barcelona just a year after joining them. That's a shame, but Barca's loss could well prove to be Arsenal's gain if they go out and sign him this summer for a lower fee. Owen backs Arsenal target Darwin Nunez for a Premier League move. Michael Owen and Peter Crouch have backed Arsenal target Darwin Nunez to thrive in the Premier League, with Owen telling BT Sport that the striker has plenty about him. Nunez has been one of the most impressive strikers playing in Europe this season. He boasts a remarkable tally of 28 goals in 35 games in all competitions. His latest came in the Champions League on Tuesday night and looked set to hand Benfica a lifeline in their quarter-final tie with Liverpool. It was a clever finish as he reacted quickly to Ibrahima Konate not clearing the ball. Ultimately, however, the Reds were able to score a third goal late on to take a commanding lead back to Anfield with them. Nevertheless, Nunez made an impression. Reports have claimed that Arsenal are in talks to sign Nunez. Meanwhile, Jorge Mendes has apparently spoken to the forward about a potential move to Tottenham. It remains to be seen where Nunez ends up, but both Owen and Crouch suggested that they have been impressed and believe that he is good enough to thrive in England. He looks like the next striker from Uruguay's conveyor belt. He's going to give Liverpool problems. He could be the next one to join a Premier League club. He's got plenty about him, Owen told BT Sport. Crouch added, "He has. I think Manchester United will look at him." As Owen notes, Uruguay has produced some fantastic strikers in recent years. Of course, Two of the standouts have plied their trade in the Premier League in Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani. Perhaps Nunez will follow in their footsteps this year. Arsenal definitely need to sign one new goal scorer this summer, and it would be a real statement from Arsenal if they managed to sign Nunez. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.